Have you ever wondered how should we live so we don't reach the end of our lives full of regret? Recently, I've been looking back at the choices I made over the past 10 years and realizing something. Maybe I have been afraid of one thing for a very long time: regret at the end of life. Many years ago, I read about the top 5 regrets of the dying, written by Australian palliative care nurse Bronnie Ware. She spent years caring for people in the final stage of their lives, and she found that many people near the end share similar regrets. I don't remember exactly when I first read them, but looking back now, I think those 5 regrets may have been quietly living inside me, shaping many of my choices. The first regret is I wish I had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the lives others expected of me. I think I really heard that one. In 2012, I was 23. That year, I quit my job for the first time. I left 3G Total, the company I was working for at that time, and started a 72-day journey. I left Beijing, traveled south, passed through many places in southwest China, and eventually returned to Beijing. Later, I found the roadmap from that trip. When I look at the line now, I don't think it was just a travel route. It looks more like the first time I used my body to walk out of my old life. Before I left, I wrote something. I wrote, "I'm leaving. I don't know when I will be back. I'll follow my heart. I still can't go against my own heart. And why should I?" I wrote that I didn't want to wait until one day when I was laying in bed, weak and close to the end of my life, and regret all the things I didn't do, the places I didn't go, the views I didn't see, the things I wanted to do but never did, the people I wanted to love but didn't. How many times do we get to be in our 20s? So I gave myself one chance to be a little reckless, to take risks, to be wild, to run free, to have some kind of relationship with this vast earth. When I read those words again, I was surprised. Because back then I was already looking at life from the perspective of the end. I wasn't asking, is this safe? I was asking, if I do not do this, will I regret it later? 2 years later, when I was 25, I was working as a web designer at Phoenix New Media. My manager offered me a rise and wanted me to stay, but I felt almost possessed by this feeling that the world was calling me. I wanted to see more of it while I'm still young, so I quit again. I left Beijing and started a half-year journey across countries. I traveled through China, then Nepal, Laos, Thailand, and Cambodia. I didn't have much money. I didn't have a certain future waiting for me, but I knew one thing clearly. If I stayed on the path where I could already see the ending, I would slowly become someone I didn't want to be. The second regret is I wish I hadn't worked so hard. This one also affected me deeply. I often imagine myself at 80. If one day I am laying in bed near the end of my life, will I admire myself for having worked so hard? I don't think so. What I hope is that at that moment, my memories will move through my mind like scenes from a film. The roads I walked, the seas I saw, the people I met, the risks I took, the people I loved, the moments when I fell down and got back up again. If at that moment there is a small smile on my face, maybe that will be enough. So over the years, I kept choosing experience. In 2012, I traveled for 72 days. In 2014, I quit my job in Beijing and started a half-year journey across countries. Later, I found a job in Cambodia and actually stayed there for several years. In 2023, I spent 100 days traveling through 7 countries in the Middle East and North Africa. To other people, this choice may have looked unstable, unrealistic, even a little reckless. But now I understand I wasn't just trying to escape life, I was trying to avoid a deeper regret. The third regret is I wish I had the courage to express my feelings. This is something I haven't done well enough. It's not that I don't have feelings. Actually, I have many, but many times when a relationship was still happening, I didn't know how to see them clearly. After one long-distance relationship ended, I wrote a post on Doubar about what I had learned from intimacy. That post later received hundreds of likes, many reposts, and many saves. So I think maybe it touched something many people had also felt. I wrote, if you really miss someone, if you really love someone, say it. If something feels wrong in your heart, talk about it. Don't use silence as punishment. Respond to someone's love. Don't assume they already know you love them. Love bravely. Don't test people. Those words may sound like advice to others, but every single sentence was also written for myself. That was when I began to understand expressing feelings is not weakness. Not expressing them can slowly make a relationship bleed. The fourth regret is I wish I had stayed in touch with my friend. This is another thing I haven't done very well. Not because I don't care about my friends, but because my life has been too fluid. I often leave one city and move to another. There are people I know are real friends, but when we are no longer in the same place, when our daily life are different, when our rhythms are different, the connections slowly become weaker. And because of my family background, I don't think I learned very well how to maintain long-term stable relationships. I am good at forming instant connections with strangers on the road, but I'm not very good at letting a relationship slowly grow into a tree. That is something I'm only beginning to say now. The fifth regret is I wish that I had let myself be happier. This one I think I have been trying to do. Again and again, I allowed myself to step outside the traditional path. I allowed myself to see the world, to experience life, to enter the unknown, to feel happy on the road. But now I see another layer. I allow myself to be happy while traveling, happy in freedom, happy in faraway place. But I don't always allow myself to be happy before I become successful. I often feel that if I don't have a stable income, if I haven't achieved something, if I'm still confused, then maybe I don't deserve to be happy yet. This is something I'm still learning. So when I look back, I think I did avoid some regrets. I had the courage to choose a life closer to myself. I didn't give my whole life to work, and I did allow myself to experience joy. But I can also see the homework I haven't finished yet. I still need to learn to express my feelings before it's too late, to build relationships that can last, and to allow myself to be a little happier even before I become successful. So maybe avoiding regret is not something we finish by quitting a job, taking one trip, or making one brave decision. Maybe it is a practice, something we return to every day. Maybe the real question is not, how do I become successful? Maybe the deeper question is, when I'm old, what kind of life will be grateful that I had the courage to live?